What if I told you that the greatest failure in human history was committed by someone who had everything? Let's get into today's video. Hello guys, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. Today this is a place where faith meets reality and Jesus is always at the center. My name is Kia Naomi. Here I share real life testimonies, godly wisdom and encouragement to help you grow in truth and with grace. So if you're here for the real talk, purposeful living, and of course Jesus Christ himself, then you are in the right place. You are right where you belong. This is actually the first episode of this series. This series is gonna be videos, it's gonna be series on what character can we resonate with, right? And this is just to dive deep into each character in the Bible. So this will be first part. This will be at episode 1, and we are going to be speaking on Adam, the man who had everything and lost it all. No trauma, no problem, no broken past, no pain, no confusion. It was just perfection and a single choice, just one choice. In today's society, we blame environments, right? We blame environments, we blame situations, we blame our upkeeping, we blame our past, we blame our trauma, we blame certain people, we blame certain situations as to why things have happened, why things are happening in a certain way. Some would take it even further and blame the first man, right, for the fallen world. Put your hands up in the air if you have ever blamed the first human on earth for the downfall of humanity or the downfall of this earth, right? Put your hands up in the air. Don't. I don't want to hear it. Oh no, I would never. Because I'm sure we've all have, at least majority of us have definitely blamed the first human. We wouldn't be in this mess. This world would be perfect. This world would be sinless. There would be no pains. There would be no suffering. There would be no trauma, right? There won't be people doing wickedness towards each other, right? So we take it further and we'll even blame the first humans. We'd say things like, if I had a better condition, I'd be doing better. If life was easy, I wouldn't be struggling. But what if the issue isn't about us? What if the real problem has always been within us? What's to say what happened to Adam and Eve would have not happened to you if you were the first person on earth, right? What's to say you wouldn't fall into the same issue, into the same situation as them? We are so quick to blame others, but what if the real problem was always within us from the start? In the beginning, there was a man named Adam. He lived in a place called Eden, a world untouched by pain, untouched by death. No anxiety, no heartbreak, no pressure to survive. Just peace and purpose and a direct access to God, like literal access to God. God was present, very present in that moment. Adam didn't just have to search for identity. He was given identity. He already had identity. He didn't have to chase purpose. Why? Because it was already placed in him. God gave him responsibility, authority, and one simple instruction. Just one simple instruction. You can eat from every fruit in the garden except one. Just one. Everything else is yours. He set boundaries. Just one boundaries. Just one boundaries. How you tell someone, oh, just look, don't come to my room unannounced, yeah? Please give me space. That's boundaries, no? Or you tell someone, please do not eat my food. My food is my food. Please don't eat it, don't touch it. That's you setting boundaries, right? It's the same with God. He said you can have all the fruits from every tree in the garden except for that one over there. Don't eat that fruit. Then came the moment, that moment that was going to change everything. The conversation, the suggestion, the persuasion, the convincing, the enticing. Look at the beauty of the fruit. This fruit can make you be like God. That conversation that enticed the first humans, the seed of doubt inside of their minds. And what was that doubt? Did God really say? That was the seed of doubt that had entered their minds. Let me introduce you guys to Eve. Now, Eve was Adam's other half. Literally, she was his rib. She saw and desired the fruit. She saw and desired the fruit. She took the fruit. She ate the fruit. And Adam ate it too. And just like that, perfection was broken. The boundaries, just one boundary, broken. Now, this leads us to the consequences, because unfortunately, when you break boundaries, when you do something wrong, you will eventually have to deal with the consequences. You would eventually have to deal with the consequences. The first consequences were the emotion, right? Shame instantly entered the moment they ate the fruit. They felt shame. They hid from God. They weren't hiding from God before. They knew they were naked, but they never hid from God. Instantly, the moment shame hit them, they hid. And this is the same way that affects us till this day, which we will get to in a bit. But the same people who once walked with God freely were now afraid of him. Like literally afraid of him. Now, this is where everything changes, is that sin wasn't just about disobedience, it was also about trust. It was the fact that they trusted a serpent, a stranger who they did not know of. They did not have any sort of relationship with, but they had a relationship with God. Yet they trusted the serpent rather than trusting God, the one that they had a personal relationship with. So that trust was already broken. From that point on, that trust was broken. On top of that, Adam did not just eat the fruit. He chose independence from God. He chose to be independent from God. If we're being completely honest, we do the same thing. And by that, we as well try to do things our way rather than trusting in God's way, right? I know what God said. He said this, that, and a third. But I'm going to do it my way anyways. And for the most part, majority of the time when we do things our own way, it doesn't work out. It has never worked out. Every time we let desire override obedience, we end up back to square one. We end up being broken, defeated, we end up being hurt. If I go back to what I mentioned earlier about they hid, shame entered, right? We do this as well. Whenever we do something wrong and we are now faced with consequences of our action, we too in our way hide. We hide from God. Shame has covered us. Shame is beating us, left, right, and center. We are filled with condemnation. We are filled with embarrassment. We are filled with regret. And what does that do? It leads us further away from God. God is watching us literally run from him because we just cannot face him. You might have had a very good relationship with God, right? You speak to him every day, you read the Bible, you talk to him on a regular basis. Something will happen, a tragedy will happen. You might find yourself in a situation that you weren't supposed to get yourself into, but you got yourself into it anyways. Shame enters and you choose to run because you're too ashamed to come to God. You feel unworthy. Have you ever been in a situation where you've done something wrong, or you put yourself in a situation that you shouldn't have got yourself into, and rather than running back to God, you are covered with shame and you run the opposite direction. Put your hands up in the air if you've ever been in that situation before. That is exactly what happened with Adam and Eve, and it's also something that is happening even till this day. Some of the things that we do our way also causes delays in our lives. There might be something that you might be destined to do, or things that were supposed to come to pass, but because you put yourself in a predicament, don't want to say allowed, but in a way you've subconsciously allowed delays to happen in your life. So now things aren't moving in the pace that they should be moving. So maybe the issue wasn't the environment itself. Maybe the issue wasn't even the tree. The issue was, maybe the problem was the human heart. Now this is where things get a bit interesting. Adam's story did not end with failure. If anything, it was the very beginning. It was the beginning of redemption, because from the very start, from the very beginning, after everything that had happened, God already had a plan, and that plan was to restore what Adam lost. Because of the fall of one man who affected every generation after him, even the generation today. And the very next story, we are going to reveal how just deep that brokenness goes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this video has blessed your heart. I hope this video was entertaining to you guys. And if you have, please give this video a thumbs up, share, comment and subscribe. Keep walking in faith, stay rooted in the word of God, so please do read the Bible. And remember, your life, your story is still being written by the author of life. Yes. I'll leave you guys today. Guys, take care, stay blessed, and remember one thing: Jesus really and truly loves you. Don't keep him waiting, and I'll see you guys, God willing, in my next video.